Pathways to Prosperity is a program located here in Boynton Beach. We provide health and social services for low-income families. Our goal is to transition families that are living in poverty into self-sufficiency. So we have an array of programs in order to do that. We also operate the Bridges at Boynton Beach, which is one of the Bridges programs funded by the Children's Services Council. So when we started this program, and P2P was actually incorporated September 20th, 2010. And then we got funded in October from the Children's Services Council. And then I had 18 months to receive certification. So we had to do it. We had to get it done. And someone just asked a question, should I go through this if the funder doesn't require it? And I just want to just speak to it personally. I've been in nonprofits for over 20 years working with different agencies. And one thing I can say about the certification process is that it kind of gives you those bragging rights. It kind of lets the world know that you are fiscally and administratively sound. And with so much going on in the nonprofit world, we read it all the time about mishandling the funds and that administratively things are not being run soundly. Being able to say that you are a certified agency is wonderful. But let me tell you about our process. So here we go through, and when you look at all of this, it's overwhelming. You think, oh my goodness, can I get this done? But I can tell you that when we went through this process, and we're a small staff, there's a total of 9 of us. 2 of those are part-time. So it's a very small staff, very small office. And then we were new. But we wanted to be able to be a premier nonprofit agency. And we wanted to have a good board of directors. We wanted to recruit board members that wanted to be a part of an agency that they knew was going to be fiscally sound, because board members are responsible for the agency. So it helped us to recruit when they knew that we were going through this process, and they went through it with us. But I want to tell you that Jennifer and Shonda were our project leaders that worked with us in getting the certification. And they were like partners. It's not like the agency was going through this process alone. They went through it with us the entire way. So when we did the P2E, when we went on and did the tool online, it showed us as an agency where we were lacking, some things that we needed to get in place, and it helped us. It helped us to run the agency better. We operate with a lot of volunteers because we served, I think, last year 4,000 people with that small staff. So obviously we have to have a lot of volunteers in order to make this operation work. But then we realized we needed to get those background screenings, level 1 and level 2. So I had to go back and do some backtracking and get things in order, just kind of get it together. But I'm going to tell you that this process has made Pathways to Prosperity a premier agency here in Palm Beach County. It is looked at by other funders. We have funders that do not require this certification at all. But knowing that we've gone through the process, they respect us all the more for it. And I've had some funders, I'm just going to share with you, and it's like, oh my goodness, you all, I'm so sorry you all have to go through that. I am so sorry. But when we got through it, then they were very happy that we were able to prove that we had everything in order. So even though they felt for us, they felt good to know that they were giving to an agency. And when they talk about us to other people, they say a certified by nonprofits first agency. So they definitely, even though they don't require it, they definitely recognize it.